Today I'm going to be talking about Taylor Swift theories. So more recently she's been posting a lot of things and there's been a lot of speculation because her 7th album is meant to be coming out this year. She's also going to be in the movie version of Cats, and so there's been a lot of posts and a lot of excitement about a lot of that. So I'm going to be talking about both my theories and also other people's theories and saying whether I believe them or not, or what aspects of them I do or not. So yeah, keep watching if you liked her, or if not, then it's still super interesting to see what people come up with. Hey guys, so today, as you can see, I'm in a different location. So I have had a lot of trouble with lighting, as you guys know, and so I'm just kind of going around the house and seeing what is brighter, so let me know. I'm pretty sure, because the window's over here, so it's bright here but not here, but literally anyone that's seen my house would know that it's kind of hard to know where to film. My bedroom is on the other end of the house, which is really dark, and the only rooms that really get a lot of light are the kitchen and my mum's room. So I don't really have a lot of choice, and I also, like, it's both a small house and I don't have a proper camera and tripod, so I can't really just set up anywhere. It's just kind of finding somewhere to put my phone. So firstly, I'm going to be talking about a few of the theories with the recent countdown. A lot of people say it's counting down to a single, which I feel like it definitely could be. At the moment it's 8 or 7 days to go, around about that, and I think over the next few days she might post some more obvious clues as it gets closer. So one of the other bigger theories that kind of connects with this is the calendar theory. A lot of the dates on this are actually stamped. So for example, April 13th. So a lot of the dates are 13th, which is why at first I wasn't really sure about this theory because, you know, Taylor's favourite number and lucky number is 13, so I was like, well, it's not really a surprise that a lot of the 13 dates are stamped. But then the countdown that's happening at the moment actually started on the 13th, so that kind of proves some of the theory. Nothing has really happened in the last few months and there's no stamps, so that kind of makes it seem a bit more true to like this theory. I'm just going to talk about if I did believe in this theory and if this was true, what I think all these dates are going to mean. I haven't really thought about this heaps. There's a few dates that I've looked through and thought it could be, and yeah, like I said, this isn't what is going to happen. This is my theory and what I've seen in the past and stuff. So it's counting down to the 26th, and everyone is saying they reckon she's going to release a single or an album or something that's going to happen. And personally, I feel like it's going to be more of like in the past she used to do like live streams or announcements about singles and albums before it all came out, and just about the themes and stuff of it. And I feel like that's what that's going to be on the 26th, because also in the next month the 13 is again stamped. So I'm thinking that would give a few weeks for hype, or like more hype I guess, and give Taylor some time to promote a new single, and then maybe she'll release something on May 13th. I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but that makes a whole lot of sense to me, because then it's like on the 26th something's going to happen, she's going to like talk about stuff, and then something's going to come out on that day. So I haven't actually looked to see when the next one is. So June, all of June is stamped, and I have no idea what this could be. I'm trying to think of things that she's done in the past that have lasted for a month, and the only things that really make sense is either a tour, which I know it probably won't be because, you know, hasn't released stuff, or secret sessions. Those are the only things I can think of. So maybe not every day, but maybe she's going to be doing secret sessions in June. I don't really know. That's the only explanation I can think of, honestly. I don't really know. Let me know what you think below. So July is also set on the 13th. Now I'm kind of running out of ideas because the thing is she doesn't release things heaps often. Obviously there's like different singles or different videos and stuff that come out, but I'm not sure whether she'll stick to her album release date at the end of the year because she is with a new label, so it's kind of hard to know whether she'll follow the same pattern she usually does, because she usually releases something either in October, November kind of time, and I'm pretty sure there is a stamp. Oh yeah, that's right. So in September, obviously the October dates are kind of whited out, like you can barely see them on camera. But the 3rd of October is highlighted. That definitely could be a release date. I also feel like a lot of the other stamps dates are just kind of plain, whereas this one has like lots of splatters around it, so it's almost like this is a bigger date for something to happen. So I'm thinking that definitely could essentially be a release date. Then again, it is a really long time to go from releasing a single in May the 13th or whatever, if this theory is true, and then releasing an album heaps later. Usually she releases something in August, like a single, and there is the 13th of August. This theory is really tricky because there are so many dates over like a long amount of time stand, and so although I think it could be a good theory, it's like I don't really know how that would work. I don't know, we'll soon see, I guess, and I'm really curious to actually see all the theories that are true or not true. So another big theory at the moment with the countdown is a lot of people think it's counting down to either her getting married or having a baby. Now personally I think these are ridiculous. Yeah, I get really excited when I see pictures of her and Joe surface, but then again it's like we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. It's not our relationship, it's hers, and although she writes personal songs about her relationships, it doesn't necessarily mean that we need to know every single detail. So I also feel like she would not announce a wedding or anything like that publicly. I feel like a lot of the jewelry she has posted, like the pictures, I'll put some around here, I feel like that's just kind of part of the whole new aesthetic and theme of things. It seems to be very colourful. Firstly, it seems very pastel, pinks, blues, greens, that kind of thing. But now it's kind of come out and it's a lot more bright colours. Like it's still very colourful and still definitely a lot of blues and pinks, but it's more, I feel like it almost looks kind of old school-ish, not 80s like 1989, but it still looks kind of old school and classic, and a lot of jewelry and sparkles and colour. I don't really know how to describe the style I'm thinking of, but I'm definitely getting a clear picture of what kind of style it is, and I'm still curious to see, because a lot of the time I feel like a lot of us think we know what the themes and styles of the new album are, and it's completely incorrect. I also haven't read into these theories too much, but I know there was one, I think it was in Nashville, there was this butterfly picture painted by someone. Shout out to them, it is really beautiful. And a lot of people thought this might have something to do with TS7, mainly because it's kind of this colour scheme that Taylor has been doing. And also it was painted on the day that the countdown started. There's also kind of a theory, it's not necessarily to do with the release of anything, but there was a theory that this album was actually ready before Reputation. So I've really loved this one, and I feel like a lot of people do as well. So she did have a trial around the time that her albums are usually meant to come out, so the 2-year thing. But I feel like she didn't want to release stuff maybe because she didn't want to draw attention away from the trial, because it's definitely a touchy subject and everyone's always trying to find something wrong with Taylor, and I feel like they would find so much wrong with that if she released an album at the same time as the trial. And so yeah, there's a lot of theories around that, which I really like. There's also obviously the one that I thought was really cool. I don't know how someone came about it, but you know, it's cool. So the countdown at the moment is counting down to the 26th of April, which is the 4th month. So in Australia it would be the 26th of the 4th, but in America or wherever else it'll be the 4th 4:26. So a lot of people realize that the song Story of Us goes for 4 minutes and 26 seconds. That took me like 5 tries to say that. I don't know why, it's a tongue twister. Where am I going with this? So the Story of Us has a lyric saying next chapter before like the second verse. And she also said in an interview, or she was accepting an award at some awards thing. I'm really bad at remembering the names of them all. And she said, I'm really excited for the next chapter. So it was like she's saying the next chapter, Story of Us, lyric, next chapter, 4:26. I thought that was crazy that someone figured that out, and I don't know if she meant it that way, because I feel like a lot of the theories or a lot of the things we find out aren't actually planted. We just overthink too much, and then we figure things out and we're like, whoa, and then Taylor is like, whoa, how did you get that? So yeah, that is definitely a really, really cool one. So that's all the theories I'm going to talk about today. There are definitely a whole lot more, and probably a lot that I actually haven't seen. So let me know below what your theories are, and also what the craziest theory you've seen is. I'm really excited to see what happens, and I'll probably be talking about it on my other social media as well. I'm freaking out, so definitely go follow my Instagram. I'll probably post about it on my story on there. It's that girl Kira X, or just go to the link below. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.